Welcome to Downrange. I'm Mason, and I'm going to be showing you how to take apart this 380 Bersa right here. And this is made in Argentina. So first, obviously, we're going to take out the clip, and then we're going to always make sure that it's on safety. Here's our safety right here. I'm sure you already know that. And then here's your lock for your slide. We're going to go ahead and start taking it apart. So what you're going to want to do is push this all the way forward. And then at the same time, you're gonna pull back while you're pushing forward, pull up on the gun, and then it seems to always get stuck right here, but sometimes it'll be easy and sometimes it won't, but otherwise it'll just slide off. Sometimes you gotta jerk it around a little bit. So now you have almost everything taken apart for a quick clean. Here's your spring, go ahead and pull that off. So see all that soot and stuff that we have on the gun from firing it? We're gonna go ahead and take some of this. Same thing that Dakota showed you earlier, and we're just gonna spray in here real good. And you already see that a lot of it is already starting to come off just from that, because this stuff is pretty corrosive. If you really care about your fingers and stuff like that, you probably would want to wear gloves. Always use the Q-tips, like he was saying. This stuff comes in real good handy. So this is where the bullet's gonna slide into the chamber here. So we're gonna, that part's always gonna get real dirty. You can see how it's coming off a lot, and it's starting to look a lot more shiny than it was before. And you're just gonna basically try to get all up in there and clean up all that soot. That way you won't have any problems with any jams or anything like that. Get all up in there. Go in here as well, kind of clean that area out. And if you look in there, you're gonna want to make sure that obviously there's no obstructions in there. Sometimes there'll be little chunks of metal that can sometimes get in there, and you obviously don't want anything obstructing the bullet when it comes out. There's a bunch of other stuff that Dakota has right here. All right, so sorry about that. We had someone coming through the door while I was trying to record this. So we have a lot going on right around here. Right here where it slides, we're gonna want to clean this. This gun is called a fixed barrel. Unlike Dakota's gun, the barrel is fixed to the gun. As you can see right here, it doesn't come off when you know, it's not in the slide right here. We're gonna go ahead and clean up all this too. We're just gonna do a quick clean. We're not gonna go all crazy and try to get every single thing out that we can. We're gonna try and do it really fast. We're gonna go ahead and get in that little slide area right there. You can see that. Dakota was telling you earlier, if you watched that video. If not, go ahead and watch that video too. That'll give you a little bit more information when it comes to a fixed barrel versus a non-fixed barrel. This is also a 380, so it's the bullet is a little bit smaller. Dakota, do you have your pistol still in here? Yeah, here, let's go ahead and see the difference in ammunition here. So you can kind of get. So obviously the 380 ammunition is a little bit smaller versus the 9mm. But yeah, like I was saying, I just wanted to give you a little example there of the difference in the ammunition. I'm gonna keep spraying this gun down. This stuff usually air dries really quick, and you want that when you're cleaning out your guns, because you don't want to use water or anything like that. You obviously don't want your gun to rust at all. And I'm just kind of making it look pretty. Outside right here doesn't matter really, or at all, but we're gonna make sure it's all cleaned up. We don't want anything potentially getting inside of here. Obviously you don't want that when you're firing a weapon. But this is a quick clean right here. Just get in here everywhere, get the hammer, all that, and just kind of take Q-tip and keep going to town, keep giving it some sprays. And then every time after you're done cleaning your gun, especially with this stuff, it's gonna leave it a little dry. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one more good go, and you can see all of it. It's brown right there because it's starting to just drip out, which is a pretty good sign that you're getting a lot of it out. Obviously, it's still gonna. Honestly, I've cleaned my gun several. You could just keep going over and over it, and your Q-tip's most likely still always going to be black after you're done. I mean, you could do it quite a few times and still have a black Q-tip in different areas of your weapon. But yeah, now we're just going to put it together really quick. Again, this is just a quick clean. This wasn't a full breakdown. Obviously, you can take the grip off. You can pretty much take this whole thing apart. So we're gonna go ahead and put the spring in, and it doesn't matter which side. Personally, on this gun with this spring, when I put it on right here, it's a little tighter. It doesn't, you know, that's the side that I would put it on. Otherwise, if you go this way, it's real loose. I usually put the tight side on this one, so that way it's a little tighter in there. And then you're gonna have to push this or slide that up. Put this in there. It doesn't matter. It just fits right in there. It'll fit right in there like a charm. And then you're gonna see right here's where a lot of people will mess up. They'll think it's stuck. Right here, it's not gonna do anything, because what you've done is you haven't pushed this all the way down. So you're gonna go ahead and push that forward, click that down, and then you see how it slid right into place. Now we're good. So that's something that you might have a problem with when you first do it. It might be a little nerve-wracking because you're like, oh, I can't get it back together. Nope, you just got to push that down in there more. And obviously all Bersa guns, even different 380s, are going to be just a tad bit different when it's little quirky stuff like that. But anyways, that was a quick clean. Obviously, you're going to want to oil it up. Like I was saying, I haven't oiled it up, so I'm going to take it apart and do that after this. But that's basically how you take apart a Bersa Thunder 380 fast. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time on Downrange.